Wow, unbelievable. I don't see how this is teaching your daughters how to be great women in the future. Seems like mothers will teach their daughters all the worst things and then get mad at them for growing up too fast. But it looks like the person that they're watching is allowing this type of behavior. Now, I thought I have seen everything on social media. And I know a lot of you guys think social media is the most toxic thing on earth. I think it's lovely. And I love being in this generation. Why? Because it lets me see all the people's true colors and what people truly do behind closed doors. And I'm not going to sit here and bag on mothers because there are some great women out there who know how to raise a good child. But the stats show that single mothers are raising the worst type of kids. And I can see why. You mean to tell me you have the nerve to complain about men and women in this society, yet you contribute to how they are? What is this teaching your daughter? And a lot of you guys are going to go, this is not bad. Stop sexualizing the kids, this and that. You did that to yourself by putting your kids in these pole dancing classes. Kids should be out playing, not on iPads, not stripping on poles like adults. There should be certain things that are for kids and certain things that are for adults. And the fact that a lot of you young parents have kids and do this is weird. I literally think that mothers who have this problem of trying to make their daughters their best friend and all this stuff, and this type of stuff is weird, because imagine if a man would have took his son to a strip club. You guys would have been flipping your lid and probably got the man canceled. But because this is women empowerment, this is a mother and daughter bonding. You can teach your daughter how to cook. You get you and your daughter both aprons and you teach her that type of stuff. When I was little, my grandma and I, like, she got me my own apron. We would cook together. We'd make tamales. We'd make salsa, whatever you could think of. Birria together. My grandma taught me how to make bread from scratch. My grandma taught me how to make cinnamon rolls from scratch. I can cook my ass off. I can also bake. I even won bake sales. How did I learn that? Oh, I don't know. The woman who was in my life taught me how to do these things. And imagine if I didn't have her in my life, what I would have learned. You see what I'm saying? Not every woman is in a position to be a mother, and I can see that now. I truly believe that they need to go through like a whole psychological evaluation with a lot of you women. Because if you think this is appropriate for children, you are out of your mind. A lot of the things that are happening in this world that they keep teaching kids are disgusting. And please, I don't even want to hear about men this, men that, because y'all are just as bad. And you're showing every single day what kind of parenting tactics you guys have, and I want no parts of it. If this is what motherhood is going to be like, I would rather be in my own playing field and not even associate with you women. I'm being so serious. Why would I want to be around women who they think this is okay to teach their kids? I might not be perfect. I might have tattoos. I might look a certain type of way, but I'm financially stable, and I wouldn't do this to a child. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't encourage my child to get tattoos. I actually want my daughter to be the opposite of what I am. You see what I'm saying? Now, if she wants to go ahead and get pierced up and tattooed, by all means do that, but I would prefer her not to. I think a lot of you women forget that we as women see things for what they are, and we can guide our daughters into a better direction, especially when your daughters are little. They look up to you. So the fact that this is something you would teach your daughter is absurd. And then when she's dancing and doing all that stuff, and now when she's doing it to a little boy, what then? You're going to get mad at her and call her fast, but weren't you teaching her this? That's what I don't understand. Like, even when I was younger, y'all, I didn't have the same mentality as a lot of girls. I'm not saying there was some girls who were just like me. When you have parents that are more strict and, keep you inside, have you doing certain things, you don't have that same fixation to grow up like other little girls did. Like when I was around other little girls, they were trying to wear crop tops, the way they would comment about their body, and I would be around them and not feel the same way because I didn't know about that stuff, because that's not what I was being taught at home. And I feel like the way your daughters grow up is everything you're teaching them. So if you want to teach them how to be promiscuous at a young age, how to do certain things, go ahead and do that. I think that these type of things are inappropriate. And I asked my dad, I asked my guy friends, I sent this to my family, and they all said the same thing. They were like, dude, what the hell? This is inappropriate. Exactly. Because like I said before, if a man brought his son to a strip club, you ladies would be calling him a sicko, this and that. You guys are just as sick for bringing your little young daughters. And then come on now, dude, I'm not even gonna say no more. I would not have my daughter doing all that, recording it in little shorts and all that. We're not doing that, y'all. I can understand your daughter wearing small shorts, things like that. She's at the pool area. But like I said, I don't know. I want to make sure my daughter doesn't grow up like this. this generation of promiscuity and all this stuff, it's at an all-time high, and now we're teaching the kids that. First, it's teaching them the LGBTQ shit in school, which is not important. Shout out to LGBTQ. You guys have your own section. God bless y'all. But teaching kids that is not necessary. So now we're teaching kids to pole dance. And then you guys want to talk about that list and everybody who's on it, but you guys are just as bad. Protect the kids. Let's keep them kids for as long as possible. You know what I mean? Let's not have iPad kids. Let's not have kids dancing and dropping it hot. Like, that's just weird.